Hey guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, with my ongoing 31 days of horror. Welcome to day number 12. Happy Thursday. Happy almost the middle of October and our run of 31 days of horror. Hopefully you're getting your daily dose of horror intake and enjoying the month, man. Enjoying the month as we slowly but surely lead up to that day when it will be Halloween, man. And I think that I say that I'm thinking Tom Atkins, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, and his screaming on the phone at the end, man, is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, man. But that's not why we're here today. We're here for day number 12. Don Coscarelli, man. Incident on and off Mountain Road. Already spoke to that towards the more beginning. But now into a classic, man, of fantasy terror, nightmare logic, which is, I only have a few sub-genre favorites, and you got island horror. I love my island horror, man. I think Zombie is one of the greatest films ever. Lucio Fulci, man. Nightmare Logic is another one. In here in Phantasm, man, it is well on display here. When I was a kid, man, this thing was on like 1 in the morning or something. Anyways, I snuck out in the living room, man, and I knew it was coming on back in the day of the old 25-inch console TV, right? And I was right in the middle of watching this thing, man. And my dad woke up, just woke up, came out and snuck up behind me, man. And right at that one part, man, just put his hands down. Boy, and I was just like, jump out of your skin moment. And then he sat down and watched the rest of it with me. At least that's my memory. And that's so Phantasm's been with me for a while now, man. A while. And I remember a day when you could not get your hands on this movie really at all. And so I remember one day I was in a Goodwill, and I thought I found the mother lode of all treasures, man. I found myself a VHS copy of Phantasm from MGM release, Movie Time. And when I found this, man, because I still run with the VCR, man. Today I got one down here and went upstairs. I thought I found the mother lode, man. And then wouldn't you know it, as all things happen, Well Go USA, but Arrow put out that incredible box set, which I have up there. You might even be able to see it. I think, can you see it from there? It's up there. Actually, you might not be able to see it. It's over one. I didn't want to drag that mess down here. But Arrow put out that phenomenal box set that I picked up off of Amazon UK back in the day, and what a fantastic box. One of the best box sets I have in my entire collection. Come with the ball and everything, man, an incredible book and all the films. And but then Well Go USA followed it up with the American release of the box. So I had to pick it up, man, because I don't know, you don't want to always dig into the box set, man, when you just got a standard copy. Remastered, though. This was the remastered. I saw this in the theater with my son. I want to say that was his first time ever seeing Phantasm, was on the big screen. I wish they would have gave out better tickets, but that's all I have to show for it in my memory of seeing it on the big screen, which was absolutely beautiful. Thanks to Abrams. Put this out, J.J. Abrams, Bad Robot Productions remastered this bad boy. Back on that. What a fantastic movie, man. It's always been there. It is a go-to film for me, especially in the Halloween season, man. How can you not watch Phantasm during the Halloween season? And if I delve into the franchise at all over the 31 days, I'll probably pull out 4. I don't know. There's something about 4 I really genuinely like a lot. But Angus Scrim, man, of course, iconic, the tall man. I dare even ask, have any of you not ever seen this? I mean, this is sort of like a staple viewing of any serious horror film fan. If you've never seen Phantasm, now's the perfect time. It's October. Halloween is coming. This is one of the great, just the whole work. And there goes my, oh, I gotta stop this junk. How is this? That's weird. Yeah, I don't need to be flagged for that junk. Because you know that's what will happen. Well, YouTube flags you for everything. Yeah, anyways. So Phantasm. Really basically what's happening in the graveyard. Bodies are disappearing. There's something sinister happening at the morgue. You've got this sinister tall man, this elusive sort of phantasmagoric entity, which we find out may be a little bit extraterrestrial-like. I'm not sure about when it hits that direction. I think much of the film changes at that point. I like the lead up to that point where this is just a cemetery in the middle of the night. Things are running amok in the cemetery. Things are sinister are happening. You got this kid who's recently lost his parents in a terrible car accident. He's fearful that his older brother's going to leave him, and which is, it's a challenge for him to be sort of tied down to his younger brother. But this is a fear, man, that drives him, motivates him, and that's I think part of the driving metaphor here is his fear. The trip to the seer is really cool, man. When he has to put his hand in the box, that whole scene. Anytime he runs into the tall man is epic. The fight with that big fly creature thing is pretty epic. The gore in here is really, really good, especially when the first time you have the ball jam into someone's head, man, and the drill goes through and just. But what I was going to say earlier, before my screen went on, I think, is just the documentaries of how Don Coscarelli, how he was able to even bring this to life, man, is a work of love over weekends, just shooting bits and pieces here and there, and somehow in the end, it all came together in one glorious film that spawned a franchise. And even the second one in, that really is a big studio effort, albeit with a different Michael. It is nonetheless, we do have a big studio film in here, which is really, really super cool. Yeah, Phantasm. What else can you say, man? The atmosphere, the nightmarish quality, his reoccurring nightmares, his fear of being left alone, the trip into the cemeteries, in the morgue. It's just good stuff, man. I'm just trying to think. It's just good stuff, man. This is, man, you cannot go wrong with Phantasm. And I may, since I pulled it off my shelf, I may actually have to revisit the old VHS. Let's get away from the remastered and sort of enjoy the old rustic quality, I guess, of the VHS quality from back in the day, especially Movie Time. They weren't really well known for great images or transfers or whatever. It is MGM release though, so I mean, I bet it's a little better than I remember it being. But I've gotten so used to the remastered from the 4K. Interesting. I didn't realize this, I guess. Original theatrical version plus 4 minutes of never before seen outtakes and a newly remastered Dolby Stereo soundtrack on the VHS anyways. But again, I remember the days when you didn't have any of this. It was, unless you just happen to have a VHS already in your collection. But then Arrow and Well Go came out with their respective box sets, which I have the Arrow up on my shelf. And you can say that that's a familiar story with a lot of things, man. The Gates of Hell trilogy, that took a while for it to finally show up. The Beyond, right? It's amazing that we're here now with, the boutique labels out there that continue to put out release. I got Messiah of Evil from '73 that is pre-ordered from Radiance, coming to me by the end of October. I think the 25th or something like that. And I'm looking forward to an unboxing of that. So anyways, man, yeah, Phantasm. What can you say, man? The Oh, man. Gotta love it, man. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. No, it's not. Keep enjoying your 31 days of horror. Don't stop, man. We'll get there. We'll get to day number 31 in Halloween, and what a ride. And I do have something planned for the 31st in terms of a special viewing that I've never done before of a particular film that is a classic. And anyways, as always, go Bills.
This is not a dream. Not a dream.
We might be useful.